All right, good afternoon, YouTube. Today we're doing a little bit of a different video. Got Ford here. Ford wants to take on a lure making business. So in the comments, please let us know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. But he's kind of went haywire here, and he's made several different color. June bug. All right, we've got pretty much like pumpkin there. This one's going to be great for clear water. We got like a kind of a smoke and silver, some blue Aquaman color. Some red, and then it's kind of like some smoke or some grayish kind of shad color. That's a smoke fluke there. But right now we can make beavers, we can make trick worms, and we can make flukes, and eventually we're going to be able to make some Senkos. But today we're just going to kind of show you what we've been doing and how we do it. Of course, we've got a few molds here, and it's just trial and error. Right now we haven't bought any plastisol or anything like that. We're just using our recycled lures that we've had for a number of years that we've been collecting, and we just chop them up into really small pieces, and then we heat them up in the microwave. So far we're in this business for about a $55 microwave, and someone gave us some molds, and we're going to end up buying our own molds, and someone gave us some glitters and things like that. We're using some Spike It, but as you can see here, Ford's working on a red and June bug mix here with some of our old plastics. But stay tuned, we're going to show you how we do it, and it's really simple, and hopefully you'll give us some advice on if we need to start a business or not. Also, be sure to stay tuned to the end, because we are going to take some of these lures out on the water. Obviously we're not going to try to sell any of these products if they aren't proven to catch fish. And Ford's he's already been out to some of the ponds and used the flukes. He's caught some on flukes, he's caught some on the trick worm, but we have not tried out the beaver yet. That will be this one right here. And so we are going to try that out hopefully today, on the river or just at some local ponds. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see how they work out. Just topped off two here. One fluke, is that a fluke? And one beaver. Kind of a June bug with some red mixed in. See how it turns out. All right, here's the fluke. See what this thing looks like. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Dark kind of June bug, a little red mixed in. Nice. All right, here's the beaver. Looking pretty good. The dark June bug color. Good enough. Looking color. Looks like a crawfish, really. All right, we've seen the fluke, we've seen the beaver. And here is the trick worm. That's what the trick worm looks like. Pretty good detail. Pretty cool.
That's half.
All right, we just finished up some white lures. We got little trick worm here. We got the beaver here. We got the fluke, which I showed you earlier, and another. We had a two cavity fluke. Trick worm mold. So we're gonna take these fishing later and see if they actually work to catch some fish. But we did put a little bit of blue glitter, as you can see in some of these. Not in the fluke. We put some blue glitter in the trick worm and the beaver. But they turned out looking pretty good. It's kind of like a white grayish color. Really kind of like a shad color. We'll see if they catch any fish.
I don't think they can see it because it's the tiniest amount of food.
No.
Don't put some.
They can see it. They can see the blue. Look at the blue. You can see it.
What, Austin? What
The fish can see it, at least.
Worm.
All right, here's the beaver. Nice. Like a smoky gray or really black. What you got in it?
Brown and some light blue. This color.
Let's take a look at it. Sit it down next to this. Sit it down somewhere. Ford's going a little overboard here. Cool color. Yeah, these baits really work.
Y'all fished them or anything?
Yeah,
I mean,
went
yeah,
to the
look-
neighborhood and stuff.
Look pretty same as the.
They're the same, but they're, you know, we haven't really fished it.
Does the beaver swim there?
I mean, I've never even fished it. I mean,
It doesn't look like it.
it's a little dark.
Put a June bug beaver on.
That's the new lure. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Real Brooke. Little bass.
There you go, Brooks. You're on the board. He nailed it.
That was a fluke.
Yeah, it was a fluke with a suspended, like the little weight on its belly.
Oh, so it was.
Yeah.
What? So
But it is the fluke.
Wasn't on the bottom.
It is the fluke that we made. Show the
Yeah, I
camera
caught
right
one on that one.
there. Huh?
I caught one on
Yeah, it's
that
a
one.
good color. It looks really good. It's basically like got all these purple, green, and gold flakes in a watermelon color. Nice. Get a bit close to the camera. You was right there. All right, get him a little release. There you go over there.
That's all I was saying.
Let's start-
Bushes are kind of thrown up. Or...
Where am I have? Probably not there. Oh yeah, I do have one.
All right, got one on the beaver. Show the camera. Where'd you catch him for?
By see those plants right there? Right there.
You know, I did want to talk to you about I've seen. The camera's probably about to be done after today.
Figure they might get out the winter.
You think that they might be in that little canal that we normally fish? You think that they might be in that little canal or no?
Yeah. The tide, they might be further back in here.
The bad thing is, of course, it'll get hung up. But when you just smooth roll that jackhammer, it's like they can't resist it. Come here, Brooke.
Yeah, I want you.
All right, come here. All right, you're good. You're good. Give it time. Oh, that's a good one. Swing him up and in.
It might be the one I caught.
That might be a
He got it pretty good.
pig.
That's a pig, he said?
No, I said that's a big.
Oh, that's big.
How would you say a pig?
Some people call them pigs, and they're big ones.
Oh, no.
Can you get it out?
Yeah, I can.
Can I hold it?
Show the camera right there. Good job, Brooksy. Maybe this is okay chatterbait rod. I don't know. Remember the lens is over on this side. Maybe more to your
How
right.
far off the bank was he? I mean, pretty close.
All right, you gonna throw them back?
Yeah.
I've been putting all the fish in the live well. We probably should do that. Makes it fun for the end. GoPro, stop recording.
Look at these live wells and look at us.
No, that's all right.
Look at different
Unless,
stuff.
no, that's all right. You don't have to do it.
I think the plug screws it.
I need Uncle D to put a new pump in my live well. Keep bass. Hold him.
Show him to the camera.
Here you go. Nice. We're on the board.
Brooksy still can.
All right, toss that puppy in there.
I don't know where that one fitted at. It was like way out deep, and I didn't even know he was on there.
You got him? Oh!
Nice one.
Oh!
Up and in, up and in.
Oh no! God.
Don't hold the pole up here. That takes all the flex out of it.
Yeah, and you reeled it up so far.
Reeled it up too far. You want to get him about the length of your pole, straighten the boat.
Dang, that was a good one. Was that on that lure? It looks like a black crappie. Awesome.
But don't let them reel that. You get them
Oh man, doesn't count.
That was a nice one.
Brooks, why didn't you grab him?
That was a nice one. Okay, as you can see, we caught some fish. We mainly caught them on the beaver. The beaver has a trailer with a chatterbait, or just flipping the beaver. As you can see, Ford caught some flipping the beaver, and then also we caught one on the kind of watermelon fluke that we made. I think that the trick worms definitely would have worked, but as you can see, it was a windy, rainy day, and so you really couldn't throw anything too light that day. But let me flip the camera around and show you guys the baits that we used to catch them and the baits that we created. And so it was really cool to be able to make a certain color combination and then go and catch fish on it. So hopefully, if we start a little lure business, that people will buy them. But let me know in the comments what you think. All right, so here's one. I use this as a trailer to catch some on the chatterbait. Here's the one that Ford was kind of flipping, kind of a dark, almost looks like a black crappie. And here's the one I caught the first one on. It's like a watermelon with a bunch of different flakes that we made from recycled. All of these are from recycled lures. And then I think this really would have worked pretty well on the river that we were on. However, it was very rainy and windy, and fishing something light like this, shaky head, finesse worm, is really tough on a rainy, windy day like we had. But be sure to subscribe, be sure to like this video, and leave us a comment about these new lures that we've been making. All right, thanks so much for watching.